Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about DeMarcus Lawrence. This is serious. And mainly what we're talking about is his contract, right? We've been covering some of the stuff for the draft, the East-West Shrine game, and the Senior Bowl. Appreciate everybody that checked out those videos. If you didn't check them out, I'll have a link there at the end of the video to check those out. All right, good stuff there. Who the Cowboys visited with and who they have high interest in, right? So make sure you check those out, hit them up. Make sure you hit up the Michael Gallup highlight video I created. It's a really good one. Check that one out. Hit likes on that one. But for right now, the War Daddy, all right? How much are you going to pay this guy? He is the War Daddy, you know? Jerry Jones has said he's been looking for one. We finally found one there in DeMarcus Lawrence. So now the question is, how much do you pay him, all right? So he just finished his franchise tag. This past season was paid him $17 million, all right? So, and he had no problem playing under that tag. But this is a different story now. Now you're talking about the second year. Are they going to tag him again? If the Cowboys were to tag DeMarcus Lawrence, you're talking about a 20% raise for DeMarcus Lawrence, so he would get $20 million, all right? So if you're Lawrence, you're probably okay with that, being that you were okay with the other one. You know, some people want to bring up the Le'Veon Bell holdout and that kind of thing. I don't think, I mean, Le'Veon Bell's a different type of player, man. He's a different type of dude. I really don't see Lawrence doing something like that where you're going to sit out the whole year and then come back a year older and try to land a big contract. And I think that works the same for defensive ends, especially. You really got to capitalize, you know, on your skill set and what you've done in the league while you still have some youth to you, all right? So for DeMarcus Lawrence, if you get tagged again, I would expect him to take that tag and, you know, show up again, all right? So and that's what he did, you know. He didn't have such a good season as he did the last season, but he was able to stack pretty good, healthy seasons for the most part. So, all right, so the Cowboys have until March 4th to come up with a long-term contract. Now, on you can designate him as a franchise tag starting on February 19th, and that deadline ends March the 4th. So from February 19th to March 4th, you have that small window there where you can designate the franchise tag for DeMarcus Lawrence. If you don't do that, he's gonna hit free agency. He's been everywhere for us, you know. He's been a player that, you know, we moved up to draft him. You know, there were high expectations for him, probably a little bit too high for him being a second-round player out of Boise State. But they needed to see what he was gonna do, you know. And had some injuries. He had to fight off a foot injury right off the bat, a couple of injuries here and there, but he's really turned it around on and off the field. So that's really important. So you feel a lot safer investing on a long-term contract, all right? So now, what would the numbers be? All right, like I said, the Cowboys have an option. They can tag him again, which would be $20 million. They can let him walk, all right, which won't cost you a penny, and you can try to fill that out another way. I don't recommend that. I think with Lawrence, he's a homegrown player, so you want to keep him here. I think he's even a little bit of a leader there. You know, part of the hot boys, all right, doing the sacks and, you know, getting busy there, attacking the quarterback. All right, I like Lawrence. For me, I want to bring him back. Now, with anything, there is a business side to this. All right, so how much are we looking at paying him? Are you looking at paying him 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, a big ass contract? I don't think that's the plan. Looking at some comparable contracts. You know, I'll take a look at this, right? So, looking at, you know, your top 4 sack artists, what they're getting paid: Von Miller, Chandler Jones, Olivier Vernon, Khalil Mack. All right, so 6-year deals. If you're looking at Von Miller and Khalil Mack, personally, for myself, I don't feel that Lawrence is quite at that level at Von Miller, Khalil Mack. For me, I feel he's right there at that Chandler Jones, Olivier Vernon level, which is still really good. All right, there's nothing wrong with that at all. So 5-year deal. You know, Chandler Jones and Vernon, they both got 5-year deals. All right, so, and within those deals, you know, after the 3rd year, there's a potential out. Like, you could get out of that contract, you know, if things don't work out, or if there's a regression in the player after that 3rd year, you have a potential out. You know, obviously you will have to carry some dead money, but it won't kill you, it won't break your bank. So if I'm the Cowboys, I'm looking at that 5-year contract, probably looking about $19 million. 5-year deal, $95 million. Probably about $19 million, right, for 5 years. So that's $95 million. And then you're probably gonna have to give up, you're probably gonna have to throw in some guaranteed money there, all right? So he's gonna have a pretty sizable guaranteed money, probably, signing bonus, anywhere in the $50 million range, I would think. And you don't quite break the bank. The player gets his money, he gets his guarantees, and you protect yourself, all right, with you know, giving him the 5-year contract for $95 million. After the 3rd year, if things aren't quite working out, or if the player is regressing, like I said, you have the ability to get out and, you know, move forward with future players. All right, so that's my estimation. Other people will have their estimations out there if they want to put it out there. You know, you'll see it out there. But that's what I would pay DeMarcus Lawrence. 5-year deal, $95 million, baby. All right, so that's on average about $19 million. All right, it's a pretty good coin there, and the guarantees, you protect yourself. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think the Cowboys are gonna do with DeMarcus Lawrence's contract? Do they sign him long term? How long are you guys wanting to sign him for? 5, 6, 7? Tell me what you guys are thinking. Are any of you guys okay with letting him walk and, you know, trying to test the waters and bringing in somebody else in here? All right, let me know what you guys think. And be sure you hit that like button. It helps out this video and the channel a whole lot. I really appreciate everybody that's pounding that like button and subscribe. Any lurkers out there, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you for the next video, guys. Peace.